next comedian is actually a very, very, very good entertainer that you guys are all familiar with the Feast of San Gennaro. He's been hosting the Feast of San Gennaro for the last 10 years. Give it up for one of our own, Mr. Mark DiCarlo.
How about it for Tommy, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, you're filming with joy, Tommy. I'm getting engaged, or I'm getting married in October. Thanks. I'm not married an Italian, I'm marrying a Cuban. It's the same, you just don't understand what the hell they're saying. Even if you speak Spanish, the Cubans speak 3 times faster than Spanish people or Mexican people. It's simple, if you're deaf, it looks the same, because the hands are moving, the asses are moving, they're talking, they seem to know what they're saying. I have no clue. So it's very similar. We've been together 5 years. And we're getting married, tepidly. 5 years, big deal, 9/15. And we're finally getting married this October. The reason it took us so long is because, as Tommy was saying, people are crazy. Men and women don't belong together. You date a girl and then they, going from girlfriend to wife, something that, maybe it happens to guys too, we just don't see it. But people go nuts. I've seen, my parents have been married 50 years. Miserable, crazy. They're nuts. And maybe that's why I'm the age that I am and I'm not married yet. Actually, I need a little help. I got this hat on my last little book signing trip. I think it looks better this way. No. My fiance thinks it looks better this way. Yeah, the women are siding with her, see? Thick as thieves. I'll leave it this way. So we'll talk about family tonight. I was coming back from this trip. I had been doing a show on the Travel Channel called Taste of America. Anyone remember that show? It was a great gig. I got to travel all over the country and eat all kinds of delicious food. On this particular trip, not too long ago, I got stuck at the Denver airport. And people eat strange things in Denver. You know what the big food craze is in Denver right now? Rocky Mountain oysters. You guys know what that is? Yeah, what are they, sir? Testicles. I need a little more specificity. Are you a cannibal, or this is... Bull testicles, that's correct. Calf testicles. That's the big food thing in Denver right now. How hungry do you have to be? How hungry do you have to be for that to pop into your mind? I've been hungry. I've gone 2 or 3 days without eating before. Never entered my mind. I think at some point in the past, some crazy, hungry group of cowboys had to be standing around on a ranch or wherever they hang out. Can you imagine? What is that conversation like? Who's the first, even if they're all thinking it, who's the first guy to say it out loud? Bull ball. At least it happens, say it out loud. Look at them bulls cavorting. Pen over there. Good looking. Oh, yeah, they're very good looking, Tex. That little one's real good looking, wouldn't you say? Yeah, he's real good looking. I'm hungry. What do you mean? You want me to butcher that calf? We'll have a nice ribeye? No, not making ribeye, no. Porterhouse. Yeah, I like them. Not today. I'm not in a porterhouse mood. We can take the flank and we can make like a flank steak or fajitas. Oh no, I don't like that. It gives me agita. The hooks, we can make soup with it. No, I'm thinking we pull the balls off that poor bastard, cut them, deep fry them, and eat them. What do you say? Well, we'll try it. They have a place in the airport, the Hooters in the Denver airport. First of all, the Denver airport, what a mess. But have you been to the Hooters airport in the Denver, or the Hooters in the Denver airport? They actually sell these Rocky Mountain oysters. So I was stranded in Denver. It was like 12 o'clock at night. That's the only place open. I go in there, I sit down, I order a steak. They don't have that. Literally all they had left was the Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm that hungry. Now I know how hungry you have to be in order to order them. And who's the guy that actually harvests them? That's another. How do you pick up a girl in a bar when you tell her that's what you do for a living? Hi, what do you do? I'm in agriculture. Really? What do you do? I'm a rancher. Really? What exactly is that? Well, I harvest parts of animals to cook and eat. Oh, you're a butcher. No, not really. You know what? I'm a drug dealer. Oh, that's awesome. So I'm at the, I keep digressing. I'm at the Hooters. I heard of that. I turn on my phone after getting off the plane, and there's a message from my parents' house. And as I told you, my parents, it's like they still live in the 60s. If they could still have the new tone, intercoms to talk around the house, they still have a 4x3 TV because my mom insists that it looks better than an HD TV. Every time we try and introduce a new piece of technology to our parents, my mom is like, my discs are full. I can't remember anything else. I don't want to learn anything else. All you gotta do is you read the manual, Mom. I don't want to learn anything else. So we still have the old TV. They still have a phone that's plugged into the wall, and they have an answering machine that they've had, I'm gonna say, since the 80s. So there's a message from my mom. I listened to the message. She said, call us right away. It's an emergency. I'm thinking, holy shit, it's 12 o'clock at night. Something's going on. So I call the house, and it's late, and I get the answering machine. So I'd like to do a quick little impression for you. This is what it's like. Call my parents' house when you get the answering machine. Boop. You've reached the DeCarlos. Please leave a message. Boop. Hey, Mom, it's Mark. Hold on. We're here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold. Dan, pick up the other. We're here. Wait a minute. Hold. We're here. Hello. Oh, call back. You've reached the DeCarlos. Please. We're here. Hello. Finally. Thank you for your... Talk to her. The emergency is the TiVo that we bought them wasn't working. First of all, explaining the concept of TiVo to my parents. I'm getting older, they're older now, they're in their 70s. And TiVo to be fair, TiVo wasn't around when they were younger. And they will not read the manual, that's not cool. And my mom's discs are full. So we installed the TiVo, and then I went out of town on this trip. So the emergency is, we can't watch the show. I wanted to record Matlock, and I have some Chinese program. So picture this, if you will. I'm in Denver, waiting for a plate of balls to come to my table. And I've got to talk my mom through reprogramming a TiVo when she can't use her answering machine. Alright, what's the problem? I wanted to record Matlock, and all it is Chinese. It's a Chinese program. Alright, well you have to go back to the main menu. What is that? You have to go, just click it till you hear a noise. I talked to her for 20 minutes. It's broken. What? No, I'm doing it right. The TiVo's broken. No, I don't think the TiVo's broken, Mom. I think maybe you need to go back to the main. No, it's broken. We don't want it. Come and get it. We just want to watch TV. I just want to see Matlock. All right, I will come as soon as I get back to town. Well, what are we supposed to do until then? Learn Chinese. I don't know. Read the goddamn manual. It's simple. Who has TiVo? Is there anyone in here over the age of 80 that has a TiVo? My Aunt Cookie was 80 years old. I gave her the TiVo. She was recording stuff the next day. She just didn't want to learn. So I go, I'll fix it when I get back home. I sit down and I hang up the phone. I sit down and they bring my delicious Rocky Mountain oysters. They look like popcorn shrimp. They look like popcorn shrimp, and I was so hungry. I tell you, they're very rubbery. Have you ever had alligator, ma'am? It's 95 degrees and you're wearing a shawl. Is that a knit shawl or is it like silk? Oh, it's.
I don't know where they put it, so I like it here.
No, it looks perfectly right there on top of you. No, it's very nice. I couldn't see. I thought it was like a heavily knitted shawl, but it's silk. It's fashionable. Have you ever had alligator?
No, but I've had both.
You've had both. How would you describe the taste?
Gummy.
Gummy and spongy, like the regular set, basically. Is what you're saying. As anyone can tell you, exactly. I didn't want to say that, but you have much experience in this realm that you want to share with us?
Do I?
She turned to her husband and said, "Do I? Do I?" I hope that was your husband. Was that your husband? All right. Well, sir, everyone wants to know. He's nodding his head. All right. Joey said, "Keep it clean." Mark, whatever you do, keep it clean.
Who cares?
All right, so they come and they're actually not bad. I taste them. And I was just so hungry, I ate them, and I just pretended I was eating chicken. So the lady comes back, or the waitress comes back, and she goes, "You like them all?" I said, "Yeah, they were pretty good." She goes, "Yeah, they're really popular here. They're opening up a whole new chain here in town. It's called Hangers. You'll love it." Go and have a ball. That's my time, guys. Thank you very much. We will see you all in Prima Lovely. Thanks for coming out and supporting us.